pass away to get us going. Bringing it out. It's Barfield. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Back's got it. Gets the first and still running.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's got some space. Look out. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging. And like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Rice. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
It's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Gonna run it. It's Smith. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense success the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Chris, this is really the first big decision this head coach has to make today. It's the first quarter. You're on your own side of the 50. Do you punt this ball away or do you go for it?
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way.
A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Rice. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Oh, that's a huge tackle for loss. It was 2nd and short. Now it's 3rd and medium with a chance to get off the field. They've got to execute here and force them to punt.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Hand it off for a draw. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. That's the end of one. Still looking for our first points in the ballgame. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offense can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. And the Rainbow Warriors will look to convert here on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down. Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Breaking tackles and going. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Here comes the Temple offense out there. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
And the Owls will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Looking to throw here. Gets made on the out route. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Handoff to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And he drives the punt deep. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Smith. He has first down yardage at the 46.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And the back now goes in motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made by the tight end. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Throwing off play action. Moves left out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
So no gain on second down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in! Touchdown, Temple!
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barfield. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Rice. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. Owls offense is back out on the field now. Oh, he's got open space. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can they pick up the first on the ground? The Owls pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense, and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure, and it falls incomplete.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game, and that's why this defensive staff talk to us about getting to the quarterback, and even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure, and here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
That one's straight down the middle, and they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Barfield. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Owls. A big defensive score.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they're going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball, they're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
Wow, the PAT is no good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barker. Loses the football. The scramble is on. It's grabbed by the kicking team.
It feels like in big games, special teams mistakes are always magnified. And here, after the run, he puts it on the ground. And now it's a turnover, and this offense is going to be right back on the field. And they give their defense no rest after that turnover.
The Temple offense back on the field now. How about the starting field position? They begin with 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the time.
Touchdown, Temple. They continue to roll up the score.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Barfield. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Offense back on the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here comes the rush. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Pulls it in. It's Rice. It's past the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Rainbow Warriors with 1st and 10 here.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. This offense has been struggling. Still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10.
Well, if you're going to be a great running back in the modern game, you've got to be able to catch the football out of the backfield, and this is just example A. He lays out. He
escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Running back with the football. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. The offense going with the hurry up.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the 1st down.
The pocket breaking down. Off target and incomplete.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you've got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
And now the handoff. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the 3rd. It's Temple in front. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And the back gets the football. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a great job by this offense. It's just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into your wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors will take a timeout here, their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. The Owls will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
He's got the first and still going.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it. This is a beautiful job.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Coming after him. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown. Out. Still no answer for this offense.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barfield. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. And the Rainbow Warriors will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Second down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Extending the play now. And this pass is caught. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain. Close to the 45. The Rainbow Warriors will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice 1st down there. What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating. Well, at least there's some positivity here. This is good for film. You get back in there Sunday night, Monday morning. At least there's something to hang your hat on for this offense, maybe build towards next week. But I tell you, today, this has been massively disappointing.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A running play called on 4th down. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field. A few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Now we'll wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Clapp and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.